Hey, what's up, everybody? Thunderfist 1978 coming at you here on a Sunday afternoon. Hope everybody's had a great day so far. We're getting back to Monstrum Nox today, and the last time we left off, I think we were going back to the alternate Adol, who was the inside guy in the prison, if you will. So he's the one who's going to get us the info that we need in order to rescue that other prisoner. Is it possible it could be Adol himself? Or this Adol, I should say? Sturdy lock on the door. Doesn't seem like it'll budge. Not surprising. Oops. Okay, we've been in here already. I guess the question at this point is, what exactly are we looking for? The inmate in question is under heavy suspicion of agitation, mental instability, and crimes of the highest order. I hereby request that both the words and actions of this inmate remain unheeded. I knew we'd read that already. I just wanted to go back over what exactly it said about him. And this Adol cannot level up either. At least not right now he can't. And we can't close the window back. This seems to be a list of those previously imprisoned. The name Adol is nowhere to be seen, however. The last entry has been blacked out. Could this one be yours? Very interesting. The stairs continue to descend from here. You may be able to find a way out of this tower if you keep heading down. All right, let's do that. There's more graffiti there. Appears to have been rusted shut. Well, if that's the case, no wonder it's not budging. There seems to be some sort of mechanism to open the gates. All right, cool. It seems you've exited the tower entirely. You should still have plenty of time to investigate ahead for now. There's something blue over here. But it's not letting me get to it. Okay. Aha! This lever has rusted considerably. Doesn't seem like it will budge. Well, that's unfortunate. There's a subquest. Door is firmly shut. Among the jumble of scrolls is one that looks like a map of some sort. It's a rough floor plan of the prison. This will surely come in handy when making your way around the facility. Okay, watchtower, cell, north wing roof, north wing, 5th floor, blah, blah, blah. Uh-oh. That was a peculiar sound. Seems to be coming from that room. I was going to investigate there anyway. You found a book about Balduc Prison. Balduc Prison is primarily divided between its north, south, east, and west wings. Situated between them is the central wing, which serves as a hub connecting to each of its subordinate structures. Additionally, the north wing, the highest among the 5, boasts a watchtower that soars above the rest of the facility. It goes without saying that this particular tower is essentially impregnable. You search the shelves for anything of use. And what are you doing? There's something stuck in the pot. You decide to help it out. Oh, how about you? Curses! I've been had! But you'll need more than fates on your side if you hope to catch the likes of me. Now on guard! Unless you plan to let me run away screaming, in which case, be my guest! You've seen creatures like this one before. It's a type of sacred beast known as a rue. I think the last time we actually saw a rue was in, hold on, give me a second. Memories of Salsetta. You've managed to understand them before, but this one seems capable of speaking human. What? Do I have something on my snout? Wait, hold on a tick there. Who are you? Hi there, I'm just an inmate.
Yeah.
Just an inmate, my big fluffy tail. And it'd take more than just an inmate to bust out of a cell with nary an issue. Not to mention, you didn't seem all that fazed to see me speak in the tongue of man. I've got many a query for you, Sarah. But for starters, what are you doing here? You explained that you'd taken a job from one of the guards in order to gather intel to help you escape from the prison. For real? You've already managed to win over the guards? Tilly Valley, you're one bully ruck if ever I've seen one. And who are you exactly? Who am I? Who am I? You're really asking, right? I'd love to tell you the saga of my heroic exploits till the wee light of dawn. But it'd take about 2 or 3 of them. Be you truly prepared for that?
Sure, why not? You look like fun, Rusty.
Rusty! must be judging by the sword.
Left ways, right ways, sideways. It's all a jumble in here, huh? But have no fear, for I, the exalted Xavier, am here!
Xavier. Okay, so that's his name. You'll find no cannier guide than yours truly when it comes to traversing this prison. I know all sorts of shortcuts and hidey holes you humans never could. I'd wager I can help you with that guard's behest, or what have you. Lead the way, then. I Okay, the deal is sealed. And I can help you look for an escape pad fit for humans too while we're at it. You give your thanks, then briefly introduce yourself. Adol the Adventurer, huh? A peculiar title for a peculiar fellow. Well, either way, here's to our brand new partnership, Adol. After your introductions, you once again told Xavier about your current objective. Doing so seemed to give Xavier a good idea about where to take you. After guiding you through a hidden passageway, you two finally emerged. This area seems less like a prison and more like an underground ruin of some sort. You're not too confident in the weapon you brought, but if what Xavier says is true, the intel you're seeking is somewhere up ahead. Hey! Fie on thee, Rusty! My stubby little legs can't catch up that fast! The place I wanted to show you is right down this way. Let's be off!
This sector's pretty old. There are probably still some active traps around, so be careful.
Okay, so we can't actually switch to him. Okay, case in point in regards to the traps. Did that swallow up that other creature I was fighting? If so, that's pretty funny. Okay. Now let's flip the switch. But what does the other switch do? Whoa, dude. Thank goodness we were running. Whoa!
Not here.
Inconceivable!
Really? Inconceivable is right. Who would have expected that to be lethal right on contact? It's nice that it gives you that option to act as though you made it through the dungeon, but okay. Okay, so we did need to come here. That was close. Wait for it.
Sounds, Rusty. It's gonna be trouble if it sees ya. I know. How about we make use of that pendulum blade up there?
And how do we do that?
Not half bad. You sure showed him who's boss.
Not the way I wanted to, but hey, I'll take it.
I think there's something here. Let's get to looking.
Actually, you know what? I'm not comfortable with doing that whole retry thing. I know that's gonna, might seem a trifle unnecessary. But I'll feel better about it if I get through on my own metal. Most of the text, except for Xavier's lines, I'll probably still go ahead and voice those. Interesting how that doesn't shine anymore. I didn't think it was time to meet Xavier just yet. Okay, yeah, it's that's the one that's rusted shut. Right, I remember this now. Ugh. Plenty of time to investigate. And that one's rusted shut. That one's rusted. Ain't gonna move. But we can flip this one. Gotta get in there. Here's the map. Huh. So you can just instantly teleport back and forth between them. It's interesting. That was a peculiar sound. Seems to be coming from that room. That sound from earlier concerns you. You should probably go check it out. I mean, I was going to anyway. I was just curious what would happen if you kept going. Okay, we got red cheese. What are you doing in there? There's something stuck in the pot. You decide to help it out. How about you? Curses! I've been had! But you'll need more than the fates on your side if you hope to catch the likes of me. Now on guard! Unless you plan to let me run away screaming, in which case, be my guest. You've seen creatures like this one before. It's a type of sacred beast known as a rue. You've managed to understand them before, but this one seems capable of speaking human. What? What? Do I have something on my snout? Wait, hold on a tick here. Who are you? Hi there, I'm just an inmate.
Yeah.
Just an inmate, my big fluffy tail! It'd take more than just an inmate to bust out of his cell with nary an issue. Not to mention, you don't even seem all that phased to see me speak in the tongue of man. I've got many a query for you, Sarah. But for starters, what are you doing here? You explain that you've taken a job from one of the guards in order to gather intel to help you escape from the prison. For real? You've already managed to win over the guards? Tilly Valley, you're a real bully rook if ever I've seen one. And who are you exactly? Who am I? Who am I? You're really asking, right? I'd love to tell you the saga of my heroic exploits till the wee light of dawn. But it'd take about 2 or 3 of them. Be you truly prepared for that?
Sure, why not? You look like fun, Rusty. Left ways, right ways, sideways. It's all a jungle in here, huh? But have no fear, for I, the exalted Xavier, am here!
You'll find no cannier guide than yours truly when it comes to traversing this prison. I know all sorts of shortcuts and hidey holes you humans never could. I'd wager I can help you with that guard's behest or what have you. Well, lead the way then.
Thank you.
Aye, the deal is sealed. And I can help you look for an escape path fit for humans too while we're at it. You give your thanks, then briefly introduce yourself. Adol the Adventurer, huh? A peculiar title for a peculiar fellow. Well, either way, here's to our brand new partnership, Adol. After your introductions, you once again told Xavier about your current objective. Doing so seemed to give Xavier a good idea about where to take you. After guiding you through a hidden passageway, you two finally emerged. And now we'll save here. This area seems less like a prison and more like an underground ruin of some sort. You're not too confident in the weapon you brought, but if what Xavier says is true, the intel you're seeking is somewhere up ahead. Hey, fire me, Rusty! My stubby little legs can't catch up that fast! The place I wanted to show you is right down this way. Let's be off!
There are probably still some active traps around, so be careful.
Sorry, didn't mean to cut you off. All right, let's book it. Well, that one's a goner. All right. Not going that way. We'll go this way and then come around from the other side to bust those barrels. No, wait, crates.
pendulum blade up there.
Let's save here. This is where we were last time. Wait for it.
I have that.
Gotcha!
You sure showed him who's boss.
Yeah, I guess I did it that. Whoa. I want to go get that gold. I don't know what he'll be able to do with it.
I think there's something here. Let's get to looking.
Okay, we got raisins. I don't think I'm... Nope. I mean, if I could get up there, that'd be one thing. Oh, I can. Oh, geez. Huh. That wasn't an instant game over. You'd have thought it would be. Let's see. I guess I can get over there. If I quit falling, I could. Ah! I think I see how we're gonna do this. Well, I thought I saw. Now I'm not quite so sure. Okay. Yeah.
A treasure chest.
Yeah, but... Okay, let's see. I think I see how we're going to do this. Get on top of there. Hey! Got it. Now I got to figure out how to get to that chest up there. If we can even get up there as this at all. Might not be able to. I might have to come through as the Crimson King. See? There's nothing coming out that's it's even going to give us a chance to step over there. Yeah, we're just going to have to go this way and just... We'll come through as Crimson King and claim that chest. But it looks like this at-all cannot get it. All right, we'll save here. West Dumping Ground. Interesting name for this area.
A treasure chest.
Aha! Whoa, dude. Okay.
Take a right.
Hold on, I'm destroying these things first. And claiming that chest.
Not half bad.
Oh, we can't hit that with the sword. Cannot flip that switch again. Where do you think you're going, pal? He's just about gone. No, it's still up and whirring about. Yoo-hoo! I'll make you famous.
Not half bad.
There, now you're famous. We know where to go there. Go back to that room where we just were. Now, wait a minute.
Take a left.
Not yet. I'm gonna go back where we were and find out where those passages are. Odds are I probably won't be able to go through them right now, but I just want to make a note. Okay, yeah, this saddle's not going to be able to get to either of those areas. We're gonna have to have Crimson King and his powers. But for right now, we've got business over this way.
Over here.
No, we're gonna have to have White Cat's power. Ditto for there. Bingo! This is it! Documents are littered all across the room. It appears to be some kind of archive. The information you're looking for can likely be found here. Well, don't just stand there, Rusty. Pick up a book and get to reading. You found a report of some kind. We too are deeply troubled by this. However, we have no evidence to consider it anything more than a missing persons case. Is this normal for provision repositories? You people sure have it good these days. Psst, Rusty, wanna know how many dried apples there are in the city warehouse? You found what looks to be an expense log of the prison's construction projects. The sectors allocated the sectors allocated to us, the Hieroglyph Knights, are in dilapidated conditions. This document was signed by the prison warden. The garrison shall continue working in tandem with the Hieroglyph Knights to ensure security in the courtyard. Warden Belger. This part of the prison appears to be precisely as the map described. Even the guard's patrol schedule was explicated. Uh-oh. Overseeing the prison side by side with the Romans? That ain't easy. Yeah, Shadowlord is strong enough himself to... To what? Sorry. I must have been imagining things. Well, this is really something. Even if it is just the East Wing. The layouts here include parts of the lower levels even us guards don't know about. And on top of that, it's got the patrols mapped out too. Even for the Knights. You're not fixing to use this thing to help you escape, are you, Redhead? I never considered it. Heh. Well, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt this time around. You'd have a hard time getting around even with knowledge of the patrol routes. Fact is, this place is so secure it'll practically make your head spin. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Here's your cut. We got a few good laughs at passing it around. Entertaining stuff, really. I don't need it anymore, so go ahead. It's all yours. Its authenticity is uncertain, but the info it holds about the outside is no doubt valuable. You decide to give it a read later on. Thanks to you, my little side gig is coming along nicely. I'll pass along any other jobs I get that might fit your fancy. Look forward to it. Ho there! I see you made it back in one piece. Ho there! See you made it back in one piece. That was one merry little jaunt we just had, wasn't it? With you here, this prison won't be nearly as humdrum as it was before. Call on me if you ever find need of my heroic aid again, okay? You get the feeling these requests will be your best hope of gathering information. Maybe taking jobs from a corrupt business guard isn't so bad after all. Sorry for the wait. Here you are. You really got it. You're really something.
Amazing.
Just take it. Praise and gratitude weren't part of your payment. I fulfilled what you asked of me. That's all there is to it. Oh. Well, at least we can go rescue that girl now. Let's head back and set up a plan with Parks. You return to Parks to discuss the secure plan, you return to Parks to discuss the rescue plan with the rest of the Dandelion staff. You would need a way into the central wing where the prisoner was being held. After evaluating many entry routes, you decided that the east wing route through Cloaca Maxima would be the safest. I have high confidence in our abilities, but a human can't use these routes. This rescue mission can only be executed by monstrums. Furthermore, we must distribute misinformation to divert the attention of the guards. Before launching the mission, ensure that you are adequately prepared. Speak to me when you're ready.
Got it!
Okay. So we'll head toward the mandatory route if we go to Artisan Lane, and I don't want to do that yet.
Have a moment.
Okay, wait. Nah, map's not ready yet.
Hello there.
Are you ready to start the rescue mission?
Yes.
I'm ready to begin. Good. Let's gather the others. The girl is depending on you, Adol. Please free her.
You can leave it to us.
With that, the rescue mission was underway. The other staff members of the Dandelion proceeded to spread false rumors about the Monstrums to mislead the guards and knights. Meanwhile, the Monstrums began their infiltration mission into the prison again. You there! What are you up to?
Eek!
Just kidding.
Credo? Don't scare me like that!
What are you doing here? Well, about that. I ended up getting roped into helping the Romans investigate the thefts. Sounded like a drag, so I was just skiving off until I saw you guys slink in here. Sneaking into the prison sounds a lot more like my kind of fun, so count me in.
Wait, does Master Shadowlar not know about you being a monstrum, Credo?
Why would he? With where I'm stationed in the chapter house, I barely even get a glimpse of the guy. Besides, it's not like he'd ever catch on to some low-ranking flunky like myself. Why are you asking?
No reason. Just kind of a wonder you even got into the Knights in the first place. Sorry, I didn't mean it like that.
Huh. Well, you might have a point.
I do?
Forget it. Not like it matters either way. I can kill some time here and get back before anyone catches on. Till then, I guess you two are just gonna have to be stuck with me.
I thought I had another,
well, guess I'm gonna have to wait a moment before I voice that thought.
Oh, right, we made it back in safely. Step 1 of the plan is to head to the spiral staircase at the south of the second floor. There should be a way to run up to the roof from there.
And once we're on top, we can fly to the central wing and nab our soon-to-be runaway. The plan's pretty much riding on us monstrums 100%, huh? Well, whatevs. Let's go rescue this chick already. Oops. Let's see, can I... I thought there was a way to replay dialogue you missed. There may still be a way to do that. All right, Credo. I knew I had another one of those. Yeah, we'll give him that for now.
Switch. All right.
I'm going to go ahead and start leveling up his skills. So, spiral staircase. Wait. Is there any other direction we can go? More than likely there isn't, but I want to make absolutely certain we don't miss anything. I wouldn't have even if that were an option. I promise I'm just looking around make sure I know all of our options. Okay. So spiral staircase. You know, this is the first time.
There's a way up to the roof near the stairs on the south side.
Wait, can we go up further? We can. I don't know. How high up can we go? Well, that answers that question. Leads away from the west rescue route. Oh, geez.
It should be around here. Oh, found it! According to the intel, there used to be a ladder here that led to a lookout post.
They ended up removing it so the prisoners couldn't use it to escape. The cover rotted off over time. Guess no one could have been asked to fix it. We should be able to hightail it up with the Pussycat's gift. Let's get to stepping. Okay. Now we see the full layout of this route. Okay. No, it's the other way. So now we just run up the pillar. Or... well, there's a pillar we run up. I thought it was this... oh, yeah, it is this one.
Piece of cake.
We might be able to get to the top floor of the central tower from that ledge.
The hell you think you're doing? The hell you think you're going?
The Amoebaraptor's into the central wing. Use a gift to get over there.
I thought there was a dot here. That was what I was investigating, was what the dots were. Okay. So we need to go this direction from the look of it. Yeah, not that way. Not that way. But this way.
What the?
Oops. Aha! Good grief. When's the warden planning on coming back anyway? Surprised he even bothered taking the time to talk to this kid with how busy he is. Hey, welcome in, Cloud. Or how you doing? You thought it was Genshin Impact for a second? Nah. It's Monstrum Nox. This probably is my favorite game in the East series that I've played so far. But then again, I haven't been able to play East 5 yet since that hasn't been translated. I'm hoping it gets released at some point in English. Everything's going well on my end. What the? Not bad, Your Majesty.
Yeah, that was amazing. According to Parks, the inmate we're looking for should be in this reception room.
Sounds like Belger was planning on stopping by for a visit. Wonder what kind of business he's got with the likes of some common jailbird.
Who can say? But it doesn't seem like he's on his way just yet. Let's rescue her while we can.
Thank you for redeeming your daily Chowa crest, Cloud. Very much appreciated. I think I forgot to start the bot last time, but luckily nobody redeemed.
According to our intel, this room should be Warden Belger's office.
Looks like everybody's already up and cleared out. Except for us, that is. Let's go make the most of it and bust our target out. So we're doing the last sub-quest that we can do right now without going into Artisan Lane.
Huh? There's no one here.
Or did you jump the gun on that one, White Cat?
Ah! I missed. Who are you people? You get lost on your way to a costume party?
I like her. I forget who she is, but that's funny.
Just when I thought I had that warden too. Last thing I need is the guards catching on. Thank you for getting in the way of my scheme. How about you go die in a hole or something?
Dude. Get a hold of little Miss Problem Child over here. I'm wanting to say her name was Trixie. The girl in Problem Child 2. If she gets around a fire hose, run for cover. That's all I'm going to say. With a name like Problem Child, that's great. What do you think you were going to do? Play musical chairs with him and run off? I love it.
There's no one else in here, so she must be the prisoner we're looking for. But how did a girl this young get locked up in prison?
Why are you being held in here?
Why? You people don't know who I am, do you? I take it nobody outside has heard any rumors about me then. About the assassin who failed to snuff out her mark.
I'm Iris. I've discarded everything I have except this name. Let this be a warning to you dummies. The Governor General of Glia, Cardinal Linheim, will die by my hands.
I wonder how old she is.
Get in my way, and you will feel my wrath.
Huh. That's a lot of bloodlust for such a little pipsqueak.
Oh, no. Huh. That's a lot of bloodlust for such a little pipsqueak. I misread who that was that said that line. Gotta vent it out somehow, right? Maybe with, say, a fight to the death.
What? Why does it have to come to that? Besides, isn't Cardinal Linheim missing right now?
You were arrested for going after him?
More or less. I was lying in wait after infiltrating the Governor General's, but he never came. Grr, what an idiot bozo! Just my luck he would pick that day to go missing. Wait, so you didn't actually do anything?
Sounds like they had you in chains before you even got a chance to off the guy. Your one lame assassin of chair throws and screaming fits are the best you got. You really thought it'd get you past Belger? All I see is a stupid plan from a stupid kid.
Shut up, shut up, shut up! My vengeance will never end. Not until I find that Linheim and put him to the knife. But that day will never come if I stay locked up in here forever. This is all the fault of those moronic monstrums. How am I supposed to find Linheim if all anyone talks about is them? That settles it. If I see them, I bump them off just the same as Linheim.
Oh, yeah? I sure would like to see you try.
Ha! Give it a rest already. I'll be honest. I've got a lot of reservations about this. Should we really rescue this girl? I mean, she called herself an assassin. Even if she was unjustly imprisoned, she technically did still attempt a murder.
We can't just leave her in here.
You're right. She'll just think up an even more ridiculous escape plan. Worst case scenario, we should be able to stop her if she tries anything else.
You ask Iris if she would be willing to come back to you to your hideout.
Hideout? Yes, there's this bar. It's this bar we have some, special arrangements with. You wouldn't be the first runaway hiding there, and we get in all sorts of rumors. Huh. A tempting offer. I might hear something about Linheim that way. My mission is at a standstill in here, and the food sucks so bad I'm this close to losing it. In all honesty, this is pretty ideal for me. So fine, I will go to your little hideout. Phew, thank goodness.
We should leave before Belger shows.
By the way, who are you people exactly? I doubt they would send in a circus act to keep me busy, much as you look like one.
Oh, you'll figure it out soon enough.
What do you think you're doing? Sorry in advance. This might be kind of a bumpy ride.
You better hang on tight, Pipsqueak.
Yeah!
And there go the bells.
Those scumbags! I'm gonna tear those monstrums a new one if it's the last thing I do. It was pretty hard. Wasn't it? Here, how about you enjoy some tea instead, Iris? We served this butter roll at the bar, still hot out of the oven. Look, doesn't it smell good? Arrgh! Just leave it there.
Would you look at that? Yuffie seems to be handling things just fine. You all did a splendid job finding her and bringing her here. Who is she anyway? This might not be the best time to answer that question. She's not exactly an acquaintance. The circumstances are rather complex. The atrocities she must have witnessed to be so hell-bent on revenge. My objective was to save her from a blood-stained future before it was too late. But it appears it will still be some time before she'll open her heart again. All we can do now is show her we're friends and wait patiently.
About time we finished.
I wonder what she does. Well, she helps out in the Grimwald Nox, but is that all she can do? All right, let's take a look at her journal entry. She's 12. A young girl with connections to Rom, plans to assassinate Cardinal Lendheim, and came to the Dandelion to gather intel. All right, we'll save here. And I want to take a look and see if we can upgrade anyone's weapons.
Adel. Say the word and I'll make it. Time to show off my skills.
And now we need a crap ton more iron ore. And a lot more aromatic lumber.
All done? Come back anytime.
Adel! Step right up.
You got aromatic lumber? Aromatic lumber. I didn't see that on her list. I know we can get iron ore.
You wanna look somewhere? Bye-bye. See you later.
Okay, so we need a crap ton more aromatic lumber and a bunch of iron ore. But if we pick up copper ore, we can trade that for aromatic.
Oh, you've got a recipe book. Just give me the word and I'll have a crack at it.
You just take your time.
Oh.
Thanks a bunch. Anything else I can get you? Don't be a stranger.
Okay, so we need to get a lot more iron ore and aromatic lumber. And we should get some more medicine while we're at it. I keep forgetting to do that. Let's do it now before I forget again.
Hurt anywhere? If you're hurt, come to me right away.
Okay, we need sparkling leaves for that.
Be mindful when using that. Can I assist you with anything else? You must take better care of yourself.
Well, at least I've now gotten back what I used earlier. I'm gonna go ahead and fight some Lemures. Hello. So once that Nox meter reaches 100, there should be another Grimwald Nox opening up. That's what I'm wanting to do. But before I do that, I'm gonna go to the church. I think that's the church.
You've been a great help.
This is the 6 alms you have donated to the church. Allow me to thank you on behalf of our congregation.
Not much, but please take it.
Oh snap! That's a great prize.
Is that so? Very well. I shall await your next good works.
How many dishes? Or is it even going to tell us how many dishes we've made? Oh, we've got enough Azure petals to get a reward. We should do that. But it's not telling me it's not telling me how many dishes we can make. We just have to keep coming back to the church every time we get one and just you know, go from there as far as figuring out how many dishes there still are to be made. Wait! Now that we've got Hawk, I just remembered. We do have business over here. Hey, Hawk, you might want to read that. Here lieth the might of the Hawk, sore unbound in the endless blue, that even the most seasoned of soldiers tremble in thy wake. Oh. I thought he was going to get a new skill. I forgot that just boosted his stats. Sounds like a good deal to me. Forgot I hadn't used that yet. Okay, next, we're gonna find some more Lemures to take out. Ooh, that's a strong one right there. I just hope the area that'll open up is what I'm thinking. Let's see. Aromatic lumber. We're getting there. Iron ore, again, getting there. We still need more. Only problem is we're not going to get any,
Ain't getting away from me.
we're not going to get any aromatic lumber or iron ore this way. Okay, it says there's another one down here. There we are.
Ain't getting away from me.
Arca! Oops. Did not mean to start running up the wall. I really hope this works. Is it just me, or does it sound like she says Butterbee when she does that? I forget which skill it is where she says that. But it sounds like she says Butterbee. No, you don't, game. You're not getting me to go over there. Not yet.
The monstrums.
Ain't getting away from me.
Nothing else over there. There's another one down there.
They come.
Small leaves, nice, but there's another type of leaf we need more than that.
What the?
Oops.
What the?
There we go. Just like that, 3 Nox points. Oops. All right, 6 more. So hitting up 3 more of those portals will get it. Well, one more now. I can't remember if I said 2 or 3. I meant to say 2. You get 3 Nox for all those lower portals. And then 5 for the ones that have that red dot inside of them. There. This one will give us what we need. Oh, we got a flash guard.
Let's prepare before heading in.
Okay, there's something that opened up.
They come.
Looks like that's for Artisan Lane. Which is not... Well, maybe. Maybe. That may be where I wanted to go. Where I really wanted to go was on top of the... on top of the chapter house. I couldn't get the word chapter house out of my mouth for some reason, or I couldn't think of it. I wonder. Oh, really? I forgot about these. Okay, I need sparkling, Oh! This is really gonna help out. I'm gonna find out how many of those leaves that I need for the full potions. We'll do the exchanges for that, and then we'll focus on improving weapons.
Are you hurt anywhere? If you're hurt, come to me right away.
So we need 2 sparkling leaves.
No, must take better care of yourself.
I might get 3 just to be safe. But with 2, we'll be able to fill both of our empty bottles up with full potion.
When we first met Iris, there was something she said. Something about discarding everything but her name. What did she mean by that? There's more to her than meets the eye.
Yeah, I want to talk to her some more.
What is the deal with this maid? Why is she wearing that creepy mask? And this old man is equally bizarre. I should have expected this from the Monstrum's hideout. Freaks beget freaks.
Okay, let's see. Take 24 iron ores. And can we get aromatic lumber? You'd have thought we could. I'll save the rest of them for now.
Say the word and I'll make it. Time to show off my skills.
Okay, so we can't enhance Adol's weapon any further for the time being. But these two, 28 iron ore total is what we need. Ultra dense bone.
Oh, come back anytime.
Yeah. Step right
We need 4 of those.
Okie dokie. Wanna look so bye. See you later.
Adel. Say the word and I'll make it.
We still need a Crimson Spar, and we don't know when we can get
Well,
that.
Don't come back anytime.
I wonder, though, can I get it from here yet? Yes, we can. That's awesome.
Yeah. I'm ready and raring to go.
We're ready once the next chapter hits. We'll get 9 more of those iron ores.
Well, come back anytime.
And then aromatic lumber. Let me see.
Say the word and I'll make it. Well, don't just leave me hanging. I'm ready and raring to go.
We'll say 28 of
Well,
those.
Come back anytime.
I got to figure out how to get more aromatic lumber. There. We got plenty of iron ore now. We just need to focus on that aromatic lumber. Whatever it's going to take to get that.
So good of you to visit. Even minor scratches should be tended to. It's all yours. Can I assist you with anything else? You must take better care of yourself.
There. Where's that miasma vortex? Okay, it's over there. I guess now's as good a time as any to venture into the artisan district, or artisan lane. That's what it's called. In the meantime, I'll fight any Lemures I can find. See, I'm gonna see if we can. Where's there you are. Whatever they're doing on the roof. Ooh! Look what we got here.
Ain't getting away.
I'm tempted to just keep fighting until we get 200 Nox points so we can open up another miasma vortex. Wait. Oh, that's right. We can't get in there yet. Duh. Silly me forgetting a thing like that.
Ain't getting away.
jumps.
We have to take care of him.
Let's take him out.
Wonder how many times we have to use that before it'll level up. Okay, should be 10 more times. Jeez. Okay, we just leveled that up. And Hawk leveled up. And we got a flash. We got a flash move. How many more of those do we need? I think we need 100 of them. Okay, we need to do 77 more.
Watch where you're going.
Well, excuse me, princess.
Watch where you're standing, dude. Crying out loud. Yeah, for real. I don't know how, I can't count how many times I said that in my younger years, because I mean that quote was just so funny to me. And you know, Link said that more times than there were episodes of the cartoon. Did you realize that? Okay, where's the Arca? Up here, maybe? Okay, there it is. Yes! I need those. A lot more than that, but at least it's something.
Let's take him out.
Yeah, me too. In fact, I have the entire series on DVD. Not the Super Mario Brothers Super Show in general, but just the Zelda episodes. I've got a couple of DVD sets of the Super Mario Brothers Super Show, but there's one big one I'm missing. It's like I've got one of the ones that has half the episodes, but I'm missing the other one. I really should have gotten it back when it was first released, but I dropped the ball on that. There you are. And there you are. Man, I'm getting a lot of charms. Maybe I should consider selling some of them. I could use... Oh, hello. But I could use some more gold. And I can't think of a quicker way to get... And... Hawk just got him a new skill. Okay, he's got a whole bunch more times he needs to use that. Okay, yeah, we're not getting in there. Not right now. Okay, there's one over there.
Here they come.
Oops. There's another one somewhere. Hey, why don't you get down? Where is it? Where'd it go? Guess there's no Arca. You know, when I said Arca just then, I almost started thinking of Aka R. That's a game that Atari, well, they made it, but it's prototype only. There's like 3 machines tops that are known to exist of it. And for a long time, it wasn't available in any of their collections. But then when Atari 50 came out, they finally released it on their collections. And, you know, it wasn't that Atari didn't want to release it. They didn't have access to the game. And, like, none of the collectors who owned it were willing to dump the ROM. And then at some point, this is just hearsay. I don't know if there's truth to this or not, but rumor has it that one of the collectors, and apparently this accusation was made by a guy named Scott Evans, who had a lot of the really rare Atari prototypes way back in the day. He threw the accusation out there that one of the collectors invited somebody to his house to work on one of his machines. And Aka R was not one of the ones that needed to be worked on. But according to Scott Evans, this repairman got a hold of the game and got a hold of the board while he was working on other games and dumped the ROM of his own accord. Again, I can't prove or disprove that happened, but there's a story floating around about it. And it may be thanks to that Atari was finally able to include the game on their Atari 50 collection. I like that game, but my favorite out of the ones that are on that collection that weren't on any previous collections are iRobot and Cloak and Dagger. Cloak and Dagger is an interesting one. It started off its life as a game called Agent X, which is like one of the rarest Atari games. There might be like 5 cabinets that exist of it, I think. And somewhere along the line, I forget who it is that came out with the Cloak and Dagger movie, but they approached Atari, and they offered to let Atari's game be like an official product for the Cloak and Dagger movie if Atari would change the title to Cloak and Dagger, and they did. It's still a very, very rare game, though. I think there's like 20-something of them. But as a result of that arrangement, there's a character named Agent X in the Cloak and Dagger movie. And they got their name directly from the original title of that game. It's really interesting how, the history of some of these games. But Cloak and Dagger's really fun, and then iRobot's a lot of fun. I actually saw an iRobot cabinet back in the mid 80s. I'm wanting to say 85, might have been 86. That's a really rare Atari game too, but nowhere near as rare as Aka R or Cloak and Dagger or even Agent X. I think they estimated there were maybe 1,000 of them made, and like 5 of them made it to arcades or something like that. But there's further rumors about that game that a bunch of them were supposedly headed for Japan, and the ship ran into trouble, and it ended up getting dumped into the ocean. Again, I can't confirm or deny that rumor, but that's another rumor that's floating around about that particular game. Well, look what we got here. But that's a game I find to be really fun, and it's actually the first arcade game to ever use 3D polygons, back in 1984. If you look at the copyright data in game, it says 83, and I guess that's when they were making it, and then 84 is when it actually released.
Ain't getting away from me.
I'm not gonna interact with any of the bigger portals for right now. I'm just gonna go with smaller ones. That way we don't lose any of our Nox points. Because 4 more, counting this one, of the smaller ones, will give us exactly what we need to get the next miasma vortex to come up. And I don't want to get any over that, because I don't want to risk Ooh, spirit lumber. I think it said we needed that for Adol's next weapon upgrade.
Let's take him out.
Okay, there's one over here. One more should give us 200 on the button. And then we'll be able to work on actually getting to the miasma vortexes and taking out the Lemures inside. Okay, there we go. That'll do it. Well, I would have thought it would. Maybe that's the last one I can open for the time being. But here we are at Artisan Lane.
This is Artisan Lane, the site of all those recent thefts. The antique shop was one of the victims. We should go ask around there. Huh? Wait, isn't that... Yufa? Yufa, are you okay? What? Oh, geez, sorry I didn't see you guys. Guess I was a little out of it there.
Are you out shopping?
Oh, you can tell? I was about to go buy some veggie plants at the market. Veggie plants? You do know you're in Artisan Lane, right? Oh, did I say plants? I meant plates. Shantae wanted me to get some dishware. Plus, I have to deliver something to one of my friends in the entertainment district. That's a whole lot of errands. I don't know where you get the energy, Yufa. It's honestly kind of impressive. Well, we've all got our saving graces. So I'm guessing you guys are here to go check out that antique shop like you said? Oh, yeah, that's right. Well, here's hoping the culprits are caught soon for everyone's sake. Anyway, I've got to run. See you back at the bar. Sure thing. Yufa?
Not that you were hiding it particularly well, but you're not looking so hot.
Kratos right. Are you feeling okay, Yufa? It's nothing. I'm just a little tired is all.
We'll walk you back to the bar.
No, I'm fine, honest. Besides, I've caused you guys enough trouble as it is. What are you saying, Yufa? You've been nothing but a help to us this whole time.
At all. At all. Oh? If it ain't big and brawny. Thought I'd come by and help out with all that ruckus in Artisan Lane. Didn't know you were here too, though, Yufa. Wait, did I miss something? I get it now. She's been run off her feet ever since the bar opened. Exhaustion must have finally caught up. Yufa here works harder than the rest of us put together. That's what Shantae told me.
Yufa!
Alright, you guys still have things to do, right, Adol? I'll bring Yufa here back to the bar with me.
Thanks, Dogi. Sorry about all this.
Come on now, none of that. When one of us falls, the rest of them pick them back up again. Like we keep saying at the end of the day, you're the one giving us a hand here.
Well, I can't argue with that, I guess. You can help me back to the bar now. I should be good to go after some rest.
Sure thing. Now I'll do my best to keep you standing until then.
Don't push yourself too hard, okay, Yufa? I'll try. Sorry for slowing you guys down with this.
Well, I'll see you later then, Adol. Make sure you give those thieves what's coming to them for me, yeah? After seeing Dogi and Yufa off, you resumed your search of Artisan Lane.
I hope Yufa will be okay.
Why don't you go back and keep her company then?
No, this is just as important.
Okay, what does it say about Yufa now? Exhaustion seems to be driving her ill. Her half-hearted apology suggests she may have some worries on her mind.
This is amazing.
folks, I'm gonna take a short break, and when I come back, we're